Welcome back to Seattle as the final round of group games get underway at the Club World Cup.
In the history of their own club, Seattle Sounders, this will be the first time that they've actually played this type of competition in what I would say real competitive matches that mean something, and this one today is against them.
And away we go in the Pacific Northwest of the USA. Paris Saint-Germain had that wonderful statement win to start things off against Atletico, that 4-0 win 8 days ago, but you hear the drum beating there from the sound wave, that marching band of Sounder supporters. They're in here for every single game they play. They make themselves heard here straight away. Seattle have won themselves a free kick now.
I'm not sure the referee was going to call that until he stayed on the ground. It is a foul. You see, he just clipped his the left boot of Rosnak, I think it was.
Foul was by Marquinhos. He was the oldest player by quite some way in the Paris Saint-Germain team, the only player over the age of 30. Rusnak with the free kick, Reagan with the header. Well, set pieces may well be a decent route to goal for Seattle. Dinked in, and it's Hakimi here, back post. Shot was piped away, and Stefan Fry with the fingertip save.
He's made the spectacular clearance, but here he's just not looking over his shoulder. There's two Seattle players collide with one another, allow the chance. It is well struck, really well saved by Fry up and over his right-hand shoulder.
So again, the ball that comes in, the referee laying down the law.
I never understand this with referees. Just let the players stand where they're standing. Come on.
There's the ball whipped in. What's their first loss in a meaningful game since they lost at Villa Park in a Champions League quarter-final over 2 months ago. And they still won that tie overall. Vitinha makes that midfield sit for Paris Saint-Germain. There's Marquinhos for Hakimi. It's going to be a tournament where we see lots of rotation. This is PSG's strongest possible team. Desiree Doué has made a very lively start to the match. Fabian Ruiz. Feature Kvaratskhelia. Chelsea hope to bounce back from their loss against Flamengo as they face Esperance Sportive de Tunis in Philadelphia to see who will go through in Group D. The DAZN app, the place to be to watch and follow all the action. All the way there by John Bell. Sounders became club champions of North America 3 years ago. A huge achievement that for them. Just the third US team to win that title. That's why they're here at the Club World Cup. PSG with their first European title this year. It was craved for so long. A club who were transformed over the past, 15 years since their new owners came in. Want to scale even greater heights in these coming weeks. Fabian Ruiz there with a pass back, which tests the footwork of Donnarumma. He dealt with it well, but then Danny for too long, given away. Oh, and Jesus Ferreira had a wonderful chance there for Seattle.
Some of the top teams, when you get an opportunity like this, you really have to finish it. How many?
So big scare there for Paris Saint-Germain. They cannot actually lose this game and still go through. Such are the way the permutations lie in Group B. I want to just win the match and make absolutely sure. Doué's pass there. Kvaratskhelia couldn't quite find a way through.
That all started with a really good run by Vitinha. Started it deep and broke the lines. Kvaratskhelia showing his class again and his pace.
Left that side for Nuno Mendes, a left back. Vitinha. Oh, Nuno Mendes almost in behind there, but Ryan Kent's was defending. Ferreira can't quite catch up with that. There's the number 9 for Seattle Sounders. Doué. Gliding his way forward. Lovely give and go. Desiree Doué. It's well saved by Fry.
I mean, so easy on the eyes, the way to explain it. Just 1-2, dipper shoulder, 1-2, dipper shoulder. He glides. It's like he floats on top of the grass. Doesn't get a lot of power in the shot.
There's Nuno Mendes. It's a bit too strong for Kvaratskhelia. Looks a very calm man for now, Luis Enrique. He's been there at World Cups as a player, played in 3 of them for Spain. Scored his first goal for Spain at USA 94. And they lost in the quarter-final stage against Italy. He turned 23 last week. One of the best left-backs in world football. Mendes there with the ball in. It's just about touched away. And then it's fired in! And there is the goal! Paris Saint-Germain have the lead. Well, PSG had that defeat against Botafogo in their last game. They want to bounce back here. And that seems to go in via deflection. And Paris Saint-Germain lead 1-0 and they're heading for the last 60.
Yeah, it's a corner. Vitinha's had one opportunity, second opportunity. This is the third. I said don't give him a third. They did. It does come off a deflection. This one he side foots. Ball's going well wide. Like we've been in complete control, and now it's 1-1.
Remember, a draw will only take PSG through if Atletico fail to beat Botafogo. And that game is still 0-0. There's Fabian Ruiz. To see a change made by Luis Enrique. This Paris Saint-Germain side. João Neves. 4 Portuguese stars in this PSG team. And the one here, Vitinha. Hakimi. Great ball in! Oh, and it was attacked there by João Neves in midfield.
Sort of a mundane build-up. Wasn't a lot of pace to it, but really good cross into that called the second 6-yard area.
From a corner in the first half where PSG got their goal, albeit in somewhat fortuitous fashion. In by Mendes there. Cleared away. Here's Mayula. Now Hakimi.
Seattle's really struggled defending set pieces in this tournament. When they have, they're usually only half cleared.
Yeah, the first goal that went against them against Botafogo was from a set piece. Shaya Cunha, their defender, scored for the champions of Brazil.
third goal in that game as well.
There's Vargas. And Rothrock. Christian Roldan. Reagan. Christian Roldan. Good ball by him. They could be in here. It's Vargas. And he turned inside. And PSG just about clear the ball away. Now they break away. Bradley Barker. Barker with the pass. Hakimi! It's 2-0! So clinical, so ruthless. That's why PSG are the European champions. And that's why they're favourites to become the world champions. The right back Hakimi with his 10th goal this season. And PSG lead 2-0.
Yes, when you do open up and you try to break on your own, which you have to do if you're Seattle, you're losing, you're going to have to try to get goals back. But when you get into open 1v1 situations against this PSG side, you see Barcola, from the first time he took the player down the wing, that set him up.
Twice they've been the MLS champions. Mendes square, and it's turned away. What a clearance there, preventing a third goal for PSG. That was remarkable stuff.
Oh, here's this clearance. Sinu, who comes back to the line. Oh, that's a really good clearance. Off balance.
As a cameo at the Club World Cup. Back from injury and on the attack now straight away. Labour with the ball in. Reagan won their header. Up went Musovski. It's come back to Alex Roldan. Now Rothrock.
You're asking about the league. What's really important for Seattle is a player like Jordan Morris is fit for the remainder of his league.
His first outing for 2 months this. He's been out with that hamstring issue.
He's coming and playing as a number 10. Musovski's up ahead of him. It's not his normal position.
There's Musovski. Now Jordan Morris. Lucky play by him. Jordan Morris. Well, it was almost meant to be. He wins his team a corner. And here, that reaction.
Yeah, you'll see the fans have missed him. The team has missed him. Brian Schmetzer has missed him. He's one of the greatest players Seattle's ever had. He's one of the most important players in their team right now.
US international too, Jordan Morris. Is that going to fall? Poked away. Alex Roldan. Seattle ending strongly. Christian Roldan. Took it on, and it wouldn't quite bend in time.
You just watch the goalkeeper's feet here. I think he knew he was beat. He had to take an extra little explosion out. He wasn't sure.
Well, there's the full-time whistle in Seattle. Paris Saint-Germain advance to the last 16.